think it doesn't Helen Gurley Brown do?
Yes.
Cosmopolitan, pretty successful women's magazine, and they always have these quizzes in there, which you should never take a quiz if you're married that says, is yours a really happy marriage?
Yes. Very dangerous.
Believe me, don't take it.
Yeah.
First of all, they're insinuating right away that yours is not a happy marriage, and no matter how you answer, your wife is going to say, you really think that, do you? All right, there's a quiz. There's a quiz in November Cosmopolitan entitled, Am I Neurotic or What? Now, Webster's defines neurotic as having a mental disorder characterized by anxieties, compulsions, obsessions, etc. And here are some of the signs they say that may possibly indicate that you are neurotic. And I've mixed. Now, don't panic if you have some of these, because I'm not sure this is scientific. But this is what they say. After leaving the house, you frequently go back to make sure the door is locked and the gas is turned off. Right? They say another thing that might make you believe you're a little neurotic. It's hard to escape the feeling that everyone is staring at you. How many of you have that problem? Nobody. Oh, no. You have a horror of germs and spend a good part of every day washing and disinfecting. Some of you have that problem? Yeah. While making love, you feel that your lover is silently criticizing your looks or performance. It seems obvious that most of the people you know are jealous and out to get you. You're convinced that everyone else is happier, more successful, and better adjusted than you are. You always seem to get stuck with the same type of unsuitable lover. You are certain that if you do certain things, like step on a crack, walk under a ladder, something terrible will happen. How many of you feel that? People sometimes make you so impatient that you could scream out loud.
Now we're getting to it.
Often, for no reason, you will be filled with nameless dread for days on end. There are many tasks you just can't face, so you postpone them as long as possible. Now, I should point out that the test says that some neurosis is normal. Everyone is a little bit neurotic. Nobody can live it completely, I guess. What? Anxiety or anxiety. That's one of my anxieties. When I don't know what I'm talking about, I mix words up. Do you have any little...
Well, what about the ladder? No way I'd walk under a ladder.
Why, you're grown.
I know, but you feel that if you were walking on the street, would you go around the ladder or walk under?
I'd walk under.
Yeah?
Sure. All right, there are some other ones here that we have. Where are they? They didn't cover all of these.
They didn't get them all.
We had our staff research some other things that they felt. See if any of these touch you. You believe that when you leave the supermarket, everybody laughs at how much toilet paper you've bought this year. You are convinced that the steps on an escalator are peeking up your pants legs. Here's one that's definitely, I think you'd really be bananas to have these. You make sure all the bills in your wallet face the same way, so that George Washington doesn't get a beard rash from Lincoln. Let's see. You feel that your internal organs are covered by the Colonel's extra crispy batter, so you feel guilty that if you're eaten by a shark, you may develop a serious cholesterol problem. No good, huh? Too long. Too long. Okay, I got it. Fred goes, too long. Too long. You worry since cockroaches have survived millions of years, and they suddenly someday will start demanding their Social Security checks. Get a band number ready. Here's one here. We'll try a couple more of these. Not many more. Here's one that says, what was the premise of this? You may be neurotic. Neurotic, huh? Okay, here's one. You don't step on cracks because you're afraid it will break your mother's back. And then when you visit her in the hospital, she'll put out your eye with a sharpened cream of wheat spoon. Am I reading this okay?
Let's give it another shot. What a guy.
Here's one that made me neurotic. You suffer from the delusion that salmon only die after spawning, so they won't be tempted to go out with you on the rebound.
There many more?
Not as many as I was going to do. You refuse to use gas station restrooms because the wooden stick attached to the key reminds you of a dead puppet's tongue. You're concerned that you'll be paged at the airport, and when you pick up the white courtesy phone, it will be Amelia Earhart. Here's when I think that you're really neurotic if you suffer from this. You have such a fetish about not wasting water. When the dentist asks you to rinse, you refuse to spit out. Trying to find one big one to finish with. And it's not easy. Here's one that's kind of cute. You are so used to speaking in the telephone answering machines that if you meet someone on the street, you will not begin talking until after he beeps. This is when you wish you were Pat Sajak. Says, let's go for 300. Said they're nothing, you go home. Give him the prize, get in your car and go home. No responsibility. The wheel breaks, not his fault.
You have a lot of nice guests.
You folks are having fun anyway, aren't you? We do have a lot of nice guests, and one of them, well, Haley's going to come on right after this. She's young. She didn't know we died. We'll be right back.
Here. No.
Let's try this some other night.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Haley, don't do that. That's all right.
Do you think that this show will ever be a best of Carson?
God is getting me for those 3 marriages. I knew. Well, look. Bill Maher is very nervous. Bill Maher is nervous too? The poor little girl, she was scheduled to be with us last week.